The wind is wild. The air smells like salt and bird calls. It hits you all at My name is Obab and I am originally from Syria. I learned about this project on WeChat. I learned that they were looking for global observers to join their 2025 observation project, and I quickly applied, and fortunately I got in. That time. In 2013, the Juishan Islands National Nature Reserve, in partnership with domestic and international research institutions, launched the world's first artificial attraction and population restoration project for the Chinese Crested Tern. Since 2017, the reserve has been recruiting volunteers from the public to take part in the initiative. To date, more than 500 individuals have participated, forming a vital force behind the continued operation of the reserve.
So if you look at this, we have in total 4 cameras there standing on the island, so we can have 24/7 view of all our birds.
Right.
So that you can see here.
The eggs.
Yeah, these are all
Yes,
eggs.
exactly.
Right. These are eggs. For all of these, they're hatchling, so you can't see them yet. It's about beginning of this month, maybe another week, that we can gonna expecting the first one. Most terrible thing we saw from the camera, actually, we can see is the attack of the snake. It's a huge snake. It's about 2 meters long. It's a huge one. It's the biggest non-toxic snake.
Okay, yeah.
I think basically in the whole world. So it's huge.
Can't you just set up some traps or something?
We set up some of them, but it has some taste. It only like eggs. We put some quails and it didn't care. Yeah, the quails
When we had this
quite
conversation,
happy eating that.
she mentioned that, since she graduated from Stanford University, she's been involved in such projects, and I was like, wow, that was very interesting, to have such knowledgeable and at the same time dedicated people to what they do. But also what admired me is actually their teamwork. Everybody had a role. They worked long hours, non-stop, sometimes without electricity because, they depend on solar power. I realized that protecting these birds doesn't only have to be through science, but also through sustainable energy and tools.
There you can see 2 sets of the solar system here. One is here. One set is on that island. So for those monitoring cameras I just introduced you, their power are set from that set. And everything on this island, including the recording and the video and all the screens, all the lights we have down there, are supported by this system. Seriously, it's 100% only supported by solar. If it's fully captured, it can support general usage of a whole week. A week.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's gonna be fine. So only when it's continuously days raining and keep coming storms, it's gonna run off power. Otherwise, it's gonna be supporting us pretty well.
What I saw on the island was way beyond I imagined. Their life is very modest. We had a little bit of language barrier. I thought maybe we can break the ice between us by sharing some food and cooking for all of us.
Good.
You know, when they praised what I made, it was a very nice, intimate moment. It created this kind of bond between us. All right, so this is actually my bed. As you can see, the conditions on the islet are really modest, but the beautiful thing is it hosted so many volunteers before me. So anyway, I gotta get ready and sleep early because tomorrow I still have another day to go. I'll see you tomorrow. The Jiushan Islands National Nature Reserve spans a total area of 484.78 square kilometers and is made up of 87 islands of various sizes. It's not only home to the Chinese Crested Tern, but also a safe haven for many marine species. Today we arrived at the main island of the reserve, which also serves as the gathering place for volunteers. There is a small museum on the island. Dean Pang, a volunteer and one of the earliest participants in the Chinese Crested Tern attraction and conservation efforts on Jiushan Islands, gave us a detailed overview of the reserve's work over the past 2 decades.
Yeah.
After 6 years, it came back. Yeah.
In this year, I come here and we using this technology to.
So you started 20. I originally thought that this place was only about protecting one species of bird. But once I set foot on this island, I realized what's being protected is not just the Chinese Crested Tern, but the integrity of the entire marine